Hello, I am Dylan Hoffman, a student in the Indiana State DAT program, and today we're going to be doing some creative instruction and education, specifically looking at patient education. With me today is my lovely fiance, Megan, and we're going to be doing some education on some back pain that she's been feeling. So Megan, kind of tell us a little bit about the pain you've been feeling in your back.
I've been feeling some points in my middle of my back where it hurts a little bit, and I feel kind of stiff in my upper and my lower back.
Awesome. So we went through and did a real quick eval, and what we found is that in her upper lumbar region, she's got some hypermobility, coupled with some hypomobility in the thoracic, lower lumbar, and hips. And so we're going to try and explain that a little bit. Your back is made up of a bunch of vertebrae, right? And so when we move, each of those vertebrae moves a little bit, and all of those little movements combined together is what's able to let your back move a lot. So you bend down and pick stuff up. That's how you're able to lean backwards, twist, all of those sorts of things. Nice visual representation is some candy that we have here. So if we look at this candy, Megan, as it bends, we can see that it bends in multiple places, here, 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 right? And so the whole candy is able to bend and move back without losing its structure or function, right? There's no damage to the candy. What I want you to do is take this candy, and I want you to just bend it 10 times. Awesome. Now look at the candy and tell me, do you see any damage to the candy?
No, I do not.
Yeah, and we can show that to our camera as well. The candy, right, representing your back, was able to maintain its structure and its function without being damaged. Now, for a representation of your back, we have the same piece of candy, but this time we have some toothpicks stuck in it. Okay, what this represents is this is going to represent your hips, okay, and really low back that's really stiff, and your upper back that's really stiff. And as you can tell, when this starts to bend, instead of it bending nice and smooth with each little bit of the candy moving a lot, we get almost a little hinge point here. So all of our movement occurs from the same spot, from that one spot. And when we do that over and over again, it starts to wear down. Now I want you to take this piece and do the same thing, bend it 10 times. Awesome. Now, looking at this, what's the integrity of that like now?
It has torn a little bit and been damaged.
Yeah, so if we show the camera, we have some areas of stress where this hasn't been able to withstand it, right? Your back, just like this candy, is made to move in little segments at a time, not get all of its movement from one spot. And when we do, we start to wear it down. Okay? What we want to do, and what we're going to do through our interventions, so our treatments and our exercises, is to essentially remove these toothpicks, take those out, so that we can have your back to looking like this, so that you still maintain all of that motion, right, while keeping your back in a perfect, healthy position without any damage or wear and tear on the back. Do you have any questions so far about that?
What does it look like from here? What am I going to need to do?
That's a great question. So to work on the upper back, we're going to be doing some exercises to really work on that range of motion. And we're also going to be doing some manual therapy along your back as well to get this to move more. Down at the bottom, we'll do some similar stuff, some manual therapy to make sure your hips are able to move so that the lower part is treated. And we're going to put a lot of our emphasis above and below where you're actually feeling the pain. So instead of focusing right there on that spot that hurts, we're going to treat everything above and below so we can put your back in a good environment for it to heal. In addition to that, because we want to try and treat this wear and tear that's happened, we're going to build some stability. So we're going to be doing a lot of core strengthening and those things so that we can hold this piece together so that it can heal and do really well. And we can get you back looking like this. How does all that sound?
Sounds good.
Awesome.